Hey guys, I am really excited today. I'm going to another trustee sale. I love trustee sales. See, trustee sales, you can get some really good deals really affordably. For example, you can find $2-3 million properties for $1 million. Now, what you do at a trustee sale, you just got to put 30% down. So, if you see $1 million property that you like, you want to get it, all you have to put down is $300,000. Now, I know some of you might be saying, I don't have $300,000. I'm too busy trolling people to make money. Well, here's the easy thing, and it doesn't take that much work. What you do is you find investors who will loan you the $300,000. You can do this a number of ways. Go to Craigslist and basically ask, search for investors that way. Of course, you want to vet whoever's claiming to be an investor. You want to make sure that they have the money, all this other stuff. Due diligence. Do your due diligence. Now, one of the things that you want to do, though, is when you buy the $1 million property, you got to be careful because sometimes these properties have liens on them. Not just one, maybe 2 or 3 or more. So what happens is you always want to buy the senior lien, because what happens is when you buy the senior lien, all of the other liens, the junior liens, get wiped out. So if you buy one of the junior liens, you'll end up inheriting the senior lien. You don't want to do that. You want to focus on the senior lien, get that one, and all the other liens get wiped out, even no matter how much they're for, no matter how many there are. This is one really important part of how you make money at a trustee sale instead of losing money. So then what happens is, for example, say you get that $1 million property. What you do is you put an addition onto that property, and it doesn't take that much money to put an addition on a $1 million property and make that $1 million property $1.5 million or even $2 million. So then after you put the addition on, you then sell the property. You sell it for, of course, a profit. You recoup your costs, you pay back the investor, and you get a pretty good sized profit. I can tell you a lot of stories from people that I've met at trustee sales, at real estate conferences, that kind of thing, who have made literally millions of dollars doing this kind of work. And yeah, you might start off slow, you might start off small, but it's still a great thing to work on because you can eventually become a millionaire. Now you might say, well, what if I don't want to buy a house and redo it and everything? What if I want just a small house to live in? That's possible too. You can buy smaller properties and rent them out after you fix them up. And if the investor is willing to wait a while on recouping his money, you can borrow money from an investor. Say that property is only worth $500,000, right? So you get 30% of that, and if you have to borrow some from an investor, you say, what I'm going to do with the property is fix it up, rent it out. Eventually the money will be recouped and you will have residual income. You will actually be a landowner. You will be a landlord. I love that word, don't you? Lord, landlord. Now, I love that word because, I think about how much power that entails. Because as a landlord, you'll get residual income for the rest of your life as long as you own the property. It's fantastic. So I'm pretty excited about this today. Really excited about it. So how about you, Tim? Are you excited about it?
Sure, yeah.
You're excited about it too. Because, and I'm letting him drive my car because this car is fantastic. Cannot wait for the sun to come out so we can put the top down, put the music up, and, hang out with find some good-looking Russian chicks to hang out with. Oh, wait, that's what I did last night. And I'm not going to prove it to you. You'll just have to take my word. Have a day.